Yours just sounded good. You had the little pooflet going on. What's going on, everybody? Chaseontwowheels here with my buddy Bo for episode 40. We have been doing this for 40 episodes. What is this, you may ask? It's Live on Two Wheels, y'all's weekly motorcycle live show that is also a podcast available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. You know where else we're officially available as of last week? Amazon Music?
Really?
Yep, got the email 3 days ago.
And didn't tell me.
I didn't know what Amazon Music was, but we're available on it. Speaking of which, we're also available in different areas. Currently, we're live here on the Chaseontwowheels channel, and after we're live, this will go up on the Chaseontwowheels channel. But, Bo, how long is that going to happen for?
The timeline for this year, basically.
The timeline for this year. At the end of this year, we will be moving over to the Live on Two Wheels YouTube channel, and we're going to try 3 weeks in a row here.
Okay.
You guys have been absolutely destroying that channel. Subs. Sorry about that. Y'all have been killing the subs over there. Last week, do you remember what our goal was last week?
It's 400.
400. We're at 475.
Cool.
By the end of this show, we have to be at 500. I'm looking at you guys because you did it last week. Let's do it a freaking again. Let's get to 500 subs by the end of this show. Link in the description. Live on Two Wheels YouTube channel. Go subscribe. Now, we have a goal. We were talking to Ghost, the producer of the show. We want to try to get to 1,000 subs on that channel by the end of the year. You guys have been doing an amazing job so far. There's no reason we can't make it there. You guys go subscribe to Live on Two Wheels on YouTube. Share it out. Be like, bruh, this is easily the #2 podcast for motorcycling. You guys share it out. Let's try to get to 1,000 subs. If we get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, we got to do some big giveaway or something. I don't know what it's going to be yet, but I'm going to figure it out. We'll tell you guys next week. That'll give me a timeline. So, speaking of reviews, kind of, on Apple Podcasts, you guys can actually review us. We would love it so much if you would. And I'm going to read a review that we got on Apple Podcast. And Bo's not happy that I'm going to do it like this.
No,
but
do not.
No, we got... Unmute me.
You play this game?
Okay, I won't. I promise. Okay, I'm back. All right. So we got a review from a guy named Steve.Mill. Steve, thank you so much for the 5-star review. Steve said in his review, I listened to you guys while... Let me do it. Steve is a brethren. Come on. Remix time.
Nope. What did I tell you about making fun of people?
I'm
like
not
that?
making fun of him. I'm from the South. I get this.
No, this
Steve
guy,
says
you assume this because of what he's saying, and I feel like that's wrong. He lives in South Carolina. He makes guns. You are applying stereotype.
Can I read Steve's review
in a normal voice?
Yeah, of course.
No, you're gonna.
I'm sorry, Steve. I'm trying to read your glorious review.
I'm sorry,
that you
Steve,
were so nice
he
to.
Assumes.
Okay. Anyway, Steve's review. I listen to you guys while I'm building freedom cannons in South Carolina. I assume that's what SC stands for.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, South Carolina. Keep up the great entertainment and back and forth banter. I don't know what he's talking about. Banter that makes getting motorcycle news more than just that. Thank you for building freedom cannons. Got it in, baby. Woo!
Yeah. Way to go. Thank you, Steve, for leaving a comment, even though he's a jerk. And assumes that you're some slack-jawed yokel from the hills of South Carolina.
I cannot say the word freedom cannons without having some sort of like Southern accent.
I wish that guy. I hope that Steve has like a PhD and he's like 100 times smarter than you. It comes out, and guess what? He's from England.
Bro, let me tell you, it does not take a lot to be smarter than me.
Steve, I don't care what he says. I like you, Steve.
I like Steve too. Oh God, we do have a topic today, as we typically do in these live shows.
We should clarify that we were not ready.
No, so I had a very serious business call,
and I was TikToking. So,
fuck you. I'm over here working my ass off. You're over here TikToking. Oh my God. Anyway,
I was done with my work early.
Today's shut up. Today's topic, we are talking EICMA.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what EICMA is? I wasn't sure either until we found out. So
it's spelled how I thought it was.
Huh?
It's not spelled how I thought
It's not spelled like it was, or like you would think it was, and it doesn't stand for what you would think it does. But we're going to talk about that in today's
it
show.
does, but in a different language.
But we're 6 minutes in. We got to talk about we have to tell people what the main topic is. That's what we're going to be talking about today. As we normally do. Wow, I literally just
He stroked out.
I did.
That's
but
karma.
before we get to EICMA, I just realized you have EICMA's titling under at the bottom of the screen if people are watching with their eyeballs. So they can see how
it's been that way the whole time.
I just now realized it though.
It definitely wasn't the wrong one until about 5 minutes ago.
Oh, of course not. Which was a minute before the show started. It's fine.
No, it's fine.
But guys, before we get into that topic, you guys know we like shooting the shit and like doing our little what's happened this week around the shop.
Before we do that, we should let them know about the Discord.
Oh my God, there's so many things.
No, it's fine.
All right, you go Discord. I'm gonna caffeinate myself.
On our Discord, link in the description. If you go up there, sign up and whatnot, there's a whole section for Live on Two Wheels. And every week when we have the live show, I set up a thread. If you're in the Live on Two Wheels channel, you'll see it at the top is a little hashtag with a comment box next to it. You can go in there, post your memes, post your motorcycle memes, post just anything that makes us laugh that has at least something to do with what we're talking about today.
Yep.
The one that makes us
laugh
snort
the hardest
gets $50 Revzilla gift card.
$50 Revzilla gift card.
And if you're smart, you'll just keep winning, and then you'll stockpile it, and then you'll buy a whole new racing suit or something.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Also, I want to get public opinion. Do you guys care if I wear a headphone? Like wear both of these? I typically don't because I want to have this like pure look, but I don't know if I care anymore.
It's fine.
I can hear you and hear the computer so much better if I don't do
it. Looks better than the giant cans I'm wearing.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're low key. They're like music headphones. But I just wanted to see if you guys care.
Yeah,
you know,
I'm fine. Not a
you guys
single
know how
F
vain I
given.
am.
Your wife says.
Love her.
By the way, the more that me and you work together, the more I just adore your wife.
I adore her as well a lot.
We're like kindred spirits in a lot of ways.
Oh, you guys will get a kick out of this. A second ago, so I get off this super serious 1 hour call, right? This is part of our little, what do we call this stuff?
It's the housekeeping.
I forget every week. Housekeeping.
Yeah, okay.
So I'm on this super important 1 hour call. Bo is sitting quietly. Thank you very much for being so quiet and not making me awkwardly laugh on a call. So this is... Heather probably doesn't care if I say this.
These are my favorite.
But when Heather wakes up, she always stretches and she goes, like does that whole thing. So I get off this call. I'm like wiping my eyes like, okay, cool. Let me get back into like, show mode type thing. And Bo, just like Heather, goes, not just like Heather, but in Bo's version of it goes, yeah.
I had to be quiet for so long. It was built up inside of me.
It's like he had held it in for a straight hour, hadn't said shit, and he was like, I can't stand it anymore. Okay.
Grab that pressure relief valve.
Let me be clear. What I did does not sound like Heather. Obviously, it was in her like feminine voice, but you guys get what I'm saying. It was so funny because I don't know. I'm exhausted. Anyway.
So what do we got going on in the shop?
Oh my God. So fingers crossed. I got an extra video film today. Today was a no F around day.
Yeah.
Heather and I are shooting a wedding tomorrow. I'm gonna be out of the shop.
Mm-hmm.
You're gonna be manning the build stream. If you guys are over on Wreck Bike Rebuild Garage, we're doing a build stream tomorrow. Actually getting the CBR 300 brought back out of retirement.
Oh, the old dusty bitch.
Yeah, so we have a lot of stuff happening over on the Wreck Bike Rebuild Patreon page. Yep. This is not a plug, but if you guys want to win motorcycles we build, that's where to do it at. Moving forward, starting next week, we are going to have 2 build streams a week. We're going to start concurrently building the 300 and the 1000.
Yeah.
But the 300 content's not going to come out until after the 1000. We're just going to kind of start, what is that, like padding the filming, stuff like that. So that's pretty exciting. I had Brian come in the other day to kind of do an inventory on where the 300 is.
Honestly, it's really nice to see something else getting worked on aside from the 1000.
Bro, so we were I think you were editing when we were talking about it. Brian literally took out every piece of the 300, and I made a final purchase order for the 300. Do you know it only costs $200, and we are going to have literally everything to build the 300?
Because we have everything already here.
We have everything, but the $200, and it was like bearings and like washers and stuff like that. It was like minuscule stuff.
Yeah, we had all the stuff for the 300 pretty early on.
Yeah, I think we decided to move forward with the 1000 because it was like the primary build, like the big one. I guess that's why we moved forward.
Intensive. The engine was the most fuckered, so
yeah, the engine, and then all of the
what else do we have coming out this week? We got the we got the Pan Am videos coming out.
Guys, tomorrow episode 1, Saturday episode 2, Bo heading out to Cali doing the Pan Am rides. Episode 1 is him learning how to ride it. Episode 2 is him 200 miles out in the middle of nowhere, good luck, don't drop it situation. So you guys make sure you come back tomorrow. I think they both, did we schedule them for 10 a.m.?
I believe so, yes.
Yeah, 10 a.m. on Friday and Saturday. We get a special Saturday launch, so you guys can thank Bo for Saturday content. I've watched them. They're good. Anytime Bo's in a video, he puts extra work into the edit, and I love it.
Well, that's because I don't have any other time to work on it, so I take it home. And when I go home and I get locked in, it's over. Like, I took it home last night to do a little bit of, like, getting it assembled, and I was just like, well, I guess I'm doing this tonight.
What I love, though, is when we're previewing it, we were watching it on your computer, and you know those moms that are watching their kid do a recital, and they're talking through their kid's lines? You do the same thing.
Yeah.
You're watching it like this, and you're like, oh my god! I was like, no, look at Bo watching himself.
It was an interesting experience, and it has kind of kicked us in the pants to like look at how we're doing events and stuff like that.
Also, it kicked us into the adventure pants, and this will be the full circle here.
It'll be the full circle.
We're gonna show you guys some content from EICMA. We'll talk about EICMA in a second, but there is a T7 that they show in a video. And do you remember what I was talking about? Yeah. About the other motorcycle that I wanted?
Yep.
They have a T7 built exactly like I would want.
That's pretty cool.
I was trying to show you, but you were busy and wouldn't pay attention to me, which is fine because we're not supposed to talk and be friends on these days. All right.
What is we've got a thing happening next week that we can't talk about.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be Tuesday.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be going out to a thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, we're not supposed to talk about that. I'm glad you said that.
Yep.
God, this.
But it's
like teasing.
It's a pretty good one.
And the week after, I'm going somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes,
you are.
I'm going. I hope those boots come in.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, so we'll come back to that. Yeah, so it's going to be a good week, fun week, and those 2 videos come out, and...
Yeah, it should be a good Friday, Saturday.
Yep.
I think you guys are going to really enjoy it, especially if you watch this show and you kind of get the vibe of like me and Bo. Like, you're going to really see what caused Bo to really get this adventure thing going, and you know it'll be cool to check that out. Also, we've only got 18 likes on this video, Bo. We need to up that, guys. Come on, hit that like button. All right.
I hate to say I didn't like it.
How do you?
We were so busy getting in the last minute.
You know what? The fact that this thing is even live right now, I'm fine.
God, we're so bad at this.
Oh my god.
All right. So EICMA.
Okay. So what is EICMA? And EICMA is spelled, as you guys, if you're watching, you can see it, but it's spelled EICMA. EICMA. EICMA.
I really want you to try to pronounce this.
I'm going to 100%. Okay, so it's an acronym for the International Motorcycle and Accessories Exhibition. You're probably thinking, that stands IMAE. That is not EICMA. Okay, so that doesn't spell it. Here we go. And I apologize.
No, you were full force with the redneck voice. Go for it, bud.
Okay. In Italian, it's... You guys... okay, here we go. Esposición Internacional Ciclo Motorcycle y Accessory.
Wow. Well, you just added and removed letters at your fucking own whim, didn't you? You just you were like, oh, I don't know.
Hold on. Can I put this into Google Talk or anything?
I mean, yeah.
Oh my God. Hold on. Let's do that.
No, you just look, man. You can do translate, right? Do where's the translate? Can I take a fucking picture?
Bro, I'm about to do Google Voice. Oh wait, no, that's a phone. That's a phone plan. I don't want that. I just want you to talk. Hold on. I have to figure out.
I don't think it. What?
Wait, type to speak. That's what I need. Type to speak.
Type to speak.
Yeah. Here we go. I'm not paying for it. Come on. Does G not have something like this?
Yeah, I thought that you could just with your iPhone and be like, hey, what does that say?
Okay, so this is all machine learning shit. I've gone down the wrong path. Oh my God.
Yeah, no shit. Wait a minute. Paste.
Are you going to do this?
And that's, what language is that?
Italiana.
Italian.
I'm so sorry for any Italians that watch this. I am butchering any sort of fate that you have in your country. Are you figuring this out? What?
Yeah.
Can you say that in 25% speed?
Esposizione internazionale. Ciclo motociclo e accessori.
Chiclo de what?
Just chiclet.
She just said chiclet 15 times. I could have said Esposima Italia chiclet. I could have handled that.
All right, so what is EICMA?
Okay, EICMA, it's basically just international motorcycle show to show off motorcycles and accessories. That's it.
Yeah.
Things to note.
Big old fancy word.
Yeah, big old fancy word. Didn't happen in 2020 due to we should all be aware of why it didn't happen in 2020. I don't know. I know some social medias are weird about talking about it, so we're not going to mention it. You guys know what we're talking about.
Most of the guys were there. BMW, looks like Ducati, Harley, and KTM were not.
Very surprising for Harley to not be there with how much they're doing press. Do you think they just were like, eh?
Well, I mean, they've hit #1 for ADV bikes sold in North America, so that's pretty much their...
Wait, is that a fact?
Yeah, that's a fact. I checked it. They are the #1 selling ADV bike in North America right now.
So they sold more ADV bikes, the Pan Am, than any GS multi...
At least this year.
For 2021?
For 2021.
No shit.
Yeah, they sold out of their stock entirely.
Okay, sidebar.
Yeah, but I imagine they were like, we already did a thing. We're done this year.
I mean, if you sell out, not the the word sell out, but if you sell all of your inventory, why need show it off?
Well, they said they were, and I was like, I'm gonna check that because I was like, everybody says they're the best,
right?
But when you check it, and I was like, no, it's the #1 selling ADV bike in North America. In North America, that's not global.
Yeah. We're only talking North America. Okay, so that's what EICMA is. Like you said, BMW, Ducati, Harley, not there. KTM either. So Ghost has a pretty cool setup for us. By
the way, Ghost tip of the week.
Oh yeah. So, guys, we're going to have a Ghost tip of the week. This week's tip. Can I have some dramatic music, please?
Nope.
If at first you don't succeed, skydiving is not for you. I cannot, with you slowly scrolling
before
the
the
music
piano came in.
Yeah, don't ever let the piano come in. If the piano comes in, you're gone. So guys, if skydiving's, don't mess up with that. Please don't mess up with that.
So I want to touch on the big takeaways for the trends because I found this interesting.
General trends for motorcycling based on what,
and this kind of follows through what we've been talking about in these shows for a long time. Things like this are becoming more and more common, which means it's becoming more and more cheap to put in motorcycles.
I was super happy to see that the things we've been saying are kind of on track with what is happening. So yeah, go ahead. go. What are the technology trends motorcycles are looking to have moving forward?
LED lights.
Thank God.
TFT dashes are becoming more and more frequent.
Thank God.
Love that. ABS standard.
Thank Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A hydrogen-powered motorcycle.
That was the key takeaway that I took. I was like, what the hell?
And then we're getting... So, first Japanese brand to use radar. Italian brands have been using them. German, BMW, Ducati have been using the radar.
Multistrada V4 that I rode recently has the radar, which is cool.
More and more are starting to use that. Kawasaki was the first Japanese brand to use it. Of course, they put it in the H2SX, which is a stupid bike.
Did you see? We're going to show you guys videos to show you guys some of the bikes that they shot. Did you see the SX?
Yes.
It looks
dumb.
Yeah. Okay.
I don't like the bike.
So one of the things you touched on.
Yeah.
November 13th, Kawasaki taking first steps to develop a hydrogen-powered motorcycle engine with Yamaha. So that means that they're working together to make an engine. So is that a Yawasaki or like what is
Kawahama?
Kawahama. Kawahama is totally a motorcycle made by some dude in California. It's the Kawahama. But yeah, what do they do? Do they just both share an engine and like?
I imagine it's the same that some companies do with battery tech, and they're trying to come up with a unified cell.
So do you think like there will be if they go down that path and they create this one hydrogen powered engine? Do you think?
I don't think the engine will be the same. I think they've got to create a base cell for the hydrogen.
Okay.
And then however you're driving it can be up to the engineers.
So that it'll share a one little thing, but
I would imagine that's just an assumption based on
everything we say is an assumption.
Well,
don't take
an assumption
anything
that
as fact.
we can take information from the electric world, right, and other hydrogen powered cars that they have attempted.
That's a good point, because didn't Teslas use like Panasonic batteries or something for a while?
Yeah, but there was also a hydrogen car, like a hydrogen based vehicle,
right?
They got shit canned, and he got buried under like litigation from the battery market.
I don't know if you know this. I'm going to ask you as if you do. Let's say I'm riding around with a hydrogen-powered motorcycle. Do I go to a quote-unquote fuel station and put hydrogen in it, or do I put water in it? Like, what do you...
There's special pumps, but it's a lot easier to have those than it is, like, to build fast charge station. Like, the infrastructure is a lot easier. That's why battery technology companies kind of buried there was a guy who started and was the inventor of like the hydrogen cell for cars,
right?
He was trying to push this thing, and he got basically buried under a whole bunch of like legal fees and stuff like that, and like cease and desist from the battery technology companies.
Is it liquid that you fill into the vehicle?
It is liquid.
Okay, so it's
I believe, or it's I don't know, it's a high pressure gas. I can't remember. It would be more similar to
like
where it through electrolysis it turns it. The byproduct is water.
Sweet. So you can put a little water bottle behind your car.
I wouldn't, but I mean you could.
It's free. It's free.
Yeah. In its form, it's gas, and then it ionizes, I believe, and then that put the byproduct of that is just water goes in the...
Interesting. So it would be more of a hybrid, because like with even with electric, you're still plugging in, whereas gas, it's kind of like you just kind of aim
refueling becomes quicker.
Okay.
Yeah.
I could see, but then see that comes to the whole problem that we've talked about on this show before. Like with electric, it's all about like infrastructure, right? Like right now there's gas everywhere.
Well, that's one of the reasons he got kind of buried, is because it wasn't easier infrastructure. And they were like, no, we got to do this. Electric's the way. And I'm like, yeah, okay, hydrogen does come with its problems, but it's not as volatile as it's being, people think immediately. Like hydrogen, it's like, didn't they have a blimp with that in it?
How did that
go? Isn't it fairly famous? How did that end? but it's not nearly as volatile in the way that they contain it, and those things were pretty bomb-proof.
I will say the first company, right? The first company that we heard of going hydrogen. If you remember, we did a show, I think, a few months ago at this point, but about
at
Ducati.
Least 40 episodes.
At least. But they were talking about Ducati making a hydrogen bike, and I don't know how you feel about it, but like, it seems like, because we know that the motorcycle market lags the car market, 10 years, maybe more than that?
I'd say it's becoming less than that now.
Well, like, if the car market is clearly going to go electric, I'm pretty sure nobody's going to disagree with that, right? If the car market's going to go electric, that means that the electric infrastructure is going to get bigger and better. So why would a company dedicate the amount of money for hydrogen?
Yeah, see, that's the problem.
Because like at the end of the day, they want to sell it to us,
The problem
right?
with any new technology that they're going to be using is that if you are the one-off, it's not going to get adopted.
Right.
Unless the benefit supremely outweighs the cost of getting into that market. Like, if we've got battery technology that a large portion of people are working on and different companies, that, just like the technology that's coming into smaller bikes and stuff like that that we've been talking about, it becomes cheaper for everyone to do, and then it becomes more and more.
Yeah, that's a whole nother side. Like, if the car market is not only focusing on the infrastructure to charge the cars, but like you see battery technology,
and then you come in with a new thing, and you're like, "Hey, but what if we try this?
No,
it has its
nitrogen's
benefits."
the way. It's like, why don't you guys just do electric? We're already like,
this motorcycle runs on old candy corn because nobody else is going to use it.
You're going to have an unlimited supply around October.
All the candy corn in the world was made at the same time. Just period. We've been eating 20-year-old.
That's
corn
not
syrup.
I believed
It's
you
not
for.
a fact.
Okay, wow. I can't believe I believed you for believed you.
Don't bleed me.
Don't bleed you.
All right, so let's do this. We're close to ad time already.
God.
So we do this.
Didn't even show any videos.
Oh, no, we're gonna do this because I want you to pick the one video that you want.
Oh, I know my video,
and then
it's
I'll
gonna
pick the one video I want. You know what I'm gonna pick. So.
We're not gonna surprise anybody.
Not at all. So we're gonna get to an ad, and then we'll be right back.
Hashtag candy corn. What's going on, guys? This episode of Live on Two Wheels is brought to you by Revzilla's RPM membership. What that is basically a membership program that only costs $60 a year, not a month, but a year, and you get a ton of rewards from it. It's kind of like Amazon Prime for Revzilla. So if you're buying a lot of motorcycle gear, especially on Revzilla, this could be really interesting for you. Check out all of the things you get for this. So you're going to get free 2-day shipping and returns. You're going to get 10% off exclusive brands. You're going to get 5% cash back, period. Also, for you first-time members, you're going to get $15 in cash back from the moment you get this membership. It's also going to include early access to sales and phone lines and exclusive events. So if you're somebody that buys a ton of gear and could find a lot of value in this RPM thing, by all means, we'll have a link for you down in the description below. Thank you guys for supporting the show by going to that link. And thank you, Revzilla, for sponsoring this episode. We'll see you guys with the rest of the show. Oh, my goodness.
All right. Is it your screen?
Yeah. So, guys, thanks to Ghost, we have not updated the ad yet. We promise we will. Things have been crazy. But we do need to note that the RPM program also covers cycle gear and JMP cycles, and you get this. Am I on the screen? Can they see this little guy? You get this common tread
in written
form article thing bi-yearly. We need to open one of these up and check it out one day.
Yeah,
I feel like I'm supposed to keep it pristine, but I don't want to.
I always I kind of sleep on the articles, but after watching CTXP.
My God.
I went and read one of the articles. Those guys write some damn good articles.
We need to talk about that one episode
we
because
will.
I like to think
as
that
content creators, it's
as
like
some of the stronger content creators in the space, I feel like we need to show some damn respect for that.
Yeah.
We need to put some respect on their name.
Yep.
All right.
All right. So videos. If you're gonna pick one, I know which one you're gonna pick. Go ahead. Go ahead and click on it.
Okay, cool.
Go ahead and click on it.
Okay, great. So, guys,
make it the big.
These are videos from EICMA. I don't know what channel these are on. If I remember, I will put the link in the description. I'm not going to play the music
Yeah,
because that'll kill us. But so here, 2022 XSR 700, and
I dig it.
bro, I am so here.
And I'm not that big of a fan of the XSR 900.
I love the look of this, but I would want the 900 engine. I'm an experienced enough rider. I think I need that 900.
I don't think
but
experience doesn't have anything
I
to
do
with
want to
it.
see the dash, though.
Experience doesn't have anything to do with it. Also, yeah, the dash is cool. Look at the way it's like off-centered. You know how I
look
am
at
with
the little
like asymmetry.
circular rear light. Like it so much makes sense on here. The dash in both the front and the rear headlights.
Yeah.
All circular. Absolutely love that. By the way, if you guys are just listening, we're watching through IKEMO videos. I'll try to talk you guys through as much as I can. We're right now looking at the 2022 XSR 700.
Of course, it's the XSR, so it's got the modern retro, but they do it in a really interesting way, like with the sharp lines, LED lighting.
I love the ridges on the seat.
I like the intake ridges on the both sides.
Oh yeah, up there by the frame piece, or is that? No, it's a tubular frame. Yeah, so that's just an intake. Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, super good looking bike. It's
I
got
love
a
the
black
front end.
and gold
It's kind of
look.
like the asymmetrical thing with the dash.
How
off
do
to the
you
side.
feel about that little front hood? That it kind of encompasses the dash.
I like it.
Is the gnat gone?
I think I got it.
Everybody clap in the chat for Bode finally killing the gnat. You can't give yourself a clap.
That's the audience.
Oh, okay, sorry. So here we have
boring.
the 60th anniversary edition.
Cool.
It's the R7. They've got an R1. It's got this white, yellow, red vibe.
It's cool.
It's
Like,
cool.
yeah, boring.
I think I'm old enough to officially move.
Thank you next. As our friend Ariana Grande would say.
Oh my god. Okay, we're gonna skip past this. We're not in the sport market right here, guys. We're the
McDonald's bike.
It does do McDonald's colors. Now here is
you get a nice closer look at that headlight, and I think it looks nice.
Again, I said this on our MT10 video. We're looking at the 2022 Yamaha
this broad
MT10.
got a table leg on her boot.
All I know is the color of those wheels.
Yeah.
I'm really here for.
Yeah, I love that.
It's like.
Well, so I've talked about it like for years now. I love like the synthwave style.
Yeah.
Very 80s, like old X-Men style.
I will say, do you notice the gray? Whoa, now it's lighter colored. Whoa, I liked it when it was darker when the dude was standing behind the bike, but now it's like a lighter gray. I liked it when it looked darker, but the more I see the MT10, the less I hate it.
Yeah.
The brand new MT10.
I like that they've compacted that front end and it's not so bulky.
I just have such a hard time seeing the little sloth lights from the
looks
R1.
better than yours. He does look angry right now, though.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't really sign off for it. But, bro, check out the R6 genuine Yamaha
Team racing. Sure.
Bro, this thing
The Gator.
looks sick AF. I would only want to ride this on the track because you wouldn't be able to use it anywhere else.
Yeah.
But, dude, look how raced out this is.
Yeah.
And the thing I absolutely love, did you notice the dash? The R6 dash has literally never changed. It has always been that little tack thing, and it's so good. Oh, they even got slicks on it and an acro exhaust. Oh, my good God.
I mean, if you're into that sort of thing.
I would never use it enough to justify it, but, bro, I would love for Yamaha to be like, oh, it's got an Olin suspension.
I would love
front and
for
rear?
you to do, like, nothing but commute on an R6 just so you could remind yourself.
No, I want Yamaha to reach out and be like, hey, Chase, we got a track day for you. We're going to have R6s out. Come on!
No, I want them to go, we'll let you have this one to ride around. You can ride around the street and then go, oh, I guess I'm going back to dad mode.
No, yeah. Here it is, my fam.
I like the soft bags.
Let me just pause it on this screen, and let me do a voice for you guys. What we're looking at, 2022 Yamaha Ten Array 700 coming in at an MSRP of $10,299 USD. But everything is blacked out. Got a little light gold on the front forks.
Yep.
There's a couple gray accents with the naming. We got a giant silver skid plate, which I would powder coat that black the day before I got it.
That's a waste of money.
We don't talk about waste of monies with dream bikes, Bo. Okay, just get this right. Now, to finish
I'm gonna
look,
powder coat this thing that's gonna be bashed against rocks.
to finish the look on the rear instead of these big, massive panniers. No. This is a T7. This is elegant. We have these little Yamaha branded side bags that look fucking fire.
There's nothing elegant about this bike. It's a
It's
machine
got
with a
these
purpose.
giant like crash things on the side. You could take this thing into a tree and then the tree would break and then you'd keep going.
That seems
that
like pure
it
hyperbole.
is such, oh my God. Other than powder coating the skid plate, I have nothing I would want to do to this.
So here's the thing about ADV bikes. This is the dirt bike style, the rally style, and I like the way that looks. And I realize some people don't. Hard boxes on ADV bikes are okay. There's a whole school of thought of whether or not it's like safety related.
Oh,
Like,
tell us more.
So a lot of the guys on that trip, the instructors and stuff, they say
Right.
they prefer soft bags because, if you drop it, you don't have that hard point that could pinch your leg underneath. So a soft bag would.
How would
fold
how would a hard bag pinch your leg because it's in the bag?
If you fell over
Uh-huh.
and the bike fell on top of you,
Well, wouldn't you be in between the hard bag and the bike?
look where your leg is going to be. If you're standing up, the back of your knee is going to be touching a box.
Oh, really?
That's
You
what I'm
think
saying. It's going to be really close. And if that falls over, you have the opportunity to be crushed by their aluminum
I would
boxes.
have thought that if a bike fell over and you had a hard thing on the side, you would have a
it's
little
aluminum,
pocket.
not steel.
You think it'll bend?
It absolutely will. 100%.
What's the point of having a hard bag if it bends?
I mean, because it won't bend as much.
Well, a soft bag's not going to bend at all.
Yeah, but
It's
it's
just gonna be
also
like,
it's also if it falls on your leg, it's also not going to break your fucking leg out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
there's like schools of thought. Some people are like, oh, it's safer to have a hard bag because of what you said, or a hard case. But like, I would prefer on a bike that small not to have panniers.
I don't think. Well, that's one of the things.
Yeah.
The T7's a smaller motorcycle.
Yeah.
I don't think the big like hard bags like the aluminum ones. I think it would be too much for the bike. It mess the weight
They
up.
are not as the ones that they sell from Yamaha are as wide as the handlebars, so it doesn't look out of place.
Well, I
will
mean,
say that.
but about weight though. Like if you had it weighted down, you don't think it would mess with it?
Usually soft bag and pannier hard case
Mm-hmm.
are about the same as far as capacity.
You're right.
You're talking about like 30 liters or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at the end of the day,
It's not about the capacity. It's about the form of it.
right. But yeah, just generally.
Yeah.
So I talked about.
I like the way that this looks. I honestly do.
I love these bags. I talked about this last episode. I'm going to talk about it again, and I'm going to keep talking about it until I own both of these motorcycles. But as of right now, as of episode 40 of Live on Two Wheels, I would like to make it official in the record books.
Okay.
My dream bike setup.
Okay.
God, this can make me sound such like a Yamaha whore, but I mean,
Yeah.
what do you do? They make great bikes. Is a T7
Mm-hmm.
set up like this. Maybe I have a big center bag that I can put on the top,
Yep.
just as when necessary. This would be the everyday, and then if I don't choke,
Don't choke.
my other bike, my kind of like my daily street riding type thing, XSR 900 2022. I think that would be my dream setup right now,
That's not bad.
if I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know we can't talk about yours because you're in this little weird.
I'm in this
area.
nebulous zone of going to be possibly shopping for one soon. So
Yeah, you have serious thoughts. I have I have metaphorical thoughts.
I could say if I was going to have a street bike, it'd be really hard not to want one of the nakeds like that we've had around here.
Of what class? Like, I mean, not
Like-
class, but what manufacturer?
It didn't really matter, but like the ones that we have immediately been riding, right?
We've had some really fucking good bikes.
But I mean,
here, though.
even something like the Street Triple, which is a little bit more comfortable, like
Right, and you rode that on that Triumph ride, right?
rode that on the Triumph ride. Finally rode the Speed Triple.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Oh yeah, so we got that video coming out.
Loved it, and I did not think I was going to. It was much more comfortable than I thought it was.
Our
gonna be.
opinions. So me and Bo have been talking about. We have a video that coming out. We're gonna
R1M.
do the. I'll just play this because it doesn't really matter. We have a video coming out. Who the hell knows when it's gonna come out? It's gonna be his Speed Triple 1200 RS versus MT10.
Mm-hmm.
And then next week we have a MT07 versus MT09 SP. So we were both on all 4 of these bikes recently. Me and your opinion between the MT09 SP and the Speed are very different.
Like power, tech, and all that jazz is great. The thing I love, and I've only had experience from my time here with Triumph, is their tech is the kind of tech I like.
Mm-hmm. It fits you in the way
like the rider modes. They all kind of cater towards that. The quick shifter, if you've never used a Triumph quick shifter, it doesn't matter what gear it's in. It feels just like, oh, cool, yeah, I'll do it.
Right.
Whereas like every Yamaha quick shifter I've tried now, it's just like, oh, you want to change gears at like 3,500 RPM?
It's like getting hit in the face with a shovel, honestly.
Ooh, MT10 SP.
MT10 SP looking pretty fire.
Yeah, I do like the color scheme on it.
Found out this bike, the MT10 SP, has more tech than the R1M.
Yeah. Yeah.
How the fuck did that happen?
That's fucking dope. That's because it's a better bike it's more usable.
I'm really going to be pissed off if I get my 2 dream bikes and then I ride the MT10 SP and then I'm like, well, shit.
All right, so let's skip to the meat and potatoes of this.
Is there anything better? I don't understand this thing. XSR 125, but that's not for us.
European.
That's for Euro.
Yeah.
I guess it's cool that you can enter Yamaha at a 125 XSR. I can appreciate that.
Yeah. It's a good looking, small displacement bike too. It doesn't look like a.
It looks a little cost effective though.
I mean,
what I'm saying?
it is.
Shut up. This thing, dude, I want to take this thing.
I can't believe they're still making this.
I love that. So we're looking at like a Nikon. Graphicked out red Nikon.
Blue fork legs.
I don't know why the fork legs are blue. I don't know why the wheels are blue. But other than the blue on this, it looks so killer. I want to take it clear across the fucking country.
That's hilarious.
Just of the joke.
I didn't know that they were still making this.
I didn't either. When I
saw
got
a top box on it,
bro. The top box matches the graphics.
Yeah, put the side cases on. Top boxes without anything else looks weird to me.
Okay, please tell me when you see this, you're like, wow, that looks like a Tiger 660.
It does. It has a.
It looks more like a. So guys, what we're looking at.
I don't like the tracers.
If you're just listening, we're looking at the 2022 Yamaha Tracer 7.
Yeah.
And now we might be getting a Tracer 9, Tracer 9 GT. I'm not really sure yet. We may be getting one of those soon, in the shop, like loaning from Yamaha.
Yeah.
But this bike, I don't feel like looks like the Tracer 9 as much as it looks like the Tiger 660, which obviously is its direct competitor.
But it reminds me of like the what is it? The Honda NCT or
NC 1100,
something like that. Yeah. But it also has a very like FJR kind of vibe.
No, you're right. That NC has the bar lights, and then everything's like really smooth on it.
Yeah, there's a lot of smooth lines, which isn't like in their design language lately. So it's like,
but you can we see that's got CP2 in it. So like, yay, we
They're really
love that.
milking that thing. I love it.
I hope they milked the absolute shit out of it, dude. It's such a good engine.
I mean, it's clearly a street biased like sport touring.
Yeah, for sure. This is a middleweight conquer asphalt type situation for sure. I think that was it for the Yamaha stuff. I don't like this light. I'm just not a fan of this thing. No. They've been using it for a while. I think it's even on my MT10.
It was originally on the FZ7, like when it was the FZ, wasn't it?
No, it was on the FZ09.
FZ09, that's right.
Yeah, it started with the FZ09. They obviously they have a ton of these. They're just going to use them until they run out.
That's right, because the FZ7
had the kind of angled thing,
pointy bitch. Yeah,
because I would always say like I wish the FZ09 had the FZ07 one.
So let's
15 minutes to go. We gotta get to your.
So of course mine, you know what it's going to be. Guys.
We're not. Nobody's going to be
scroll
surprised.
Past all that shit.
Guys, we're going to put these links in the video if you're going to watch afterwards. So, sorry we're kind of rushing through this, but you guys know we talk too much. Okay, so this video is the 10 new adventure motorcycles for 2022. Shocker. Yep. We got the Aprilia Touregg, which
it's good looking.
Is a cool looking motorcycle.
Kind of funky little basket headlight kind of thing going on.
Yeah,
So pause it right there. This is something that a lot of them are doing. Oh, you can't. Yeah, make that go away. You notice that big bulbous piece of shit on their skid plate?
Yes.
So in order to get more clearance, a lot of these manufacturers, the Africa Twin does it. There's a couple of them that they tuck the exhaust around the side. You can see where it goes, right?
Oh, so we can be
clearance.
closer into the engine.
So what they have to do, that extra part of the skid plate, is to cover the O2 bung.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Good.
It looked like a cancerous sore, and I was like, what is that? And then I was like, oh, it makes sense.
I mean, as long as it has function.
Yeah.
I think it's a cool looking bike.
I do like the look of this thing. I
agree.
I like Aprilia looks.
Yeah, Aprilia's got the looks down for sure.
It's good.
I don't think it steals me from the T7, especially after the one I just saw. But I do know this has way more tech in it than the T7. The T7 is a super raw motorcycle. Question. This will be very poignant from the knowledge that you have right now. As far as off-road motorcycles, as someone who really wants a T7, and there's a Touregg, right, from Aprilia that has lots of rider aids, for a motorcycle that would be 80-20, 20% road, 80% adventure-y light off-road, do you think for a guy like me who can't ride off-road for shit should be looking at a more rider-aided motorcycle?
I think you could totally do the T7 with no tech. It's just, you have to be more cognizant of that because it's like no traction control, so you're getting full beans. I don't think it's going to be bad enough to get you in trouble. Especially, it's
a light. Both of them. I'm looking for a middleweight light motorcycle.
Exactly. They're lightweight and whatnot. I liked it best the way that one of the Harley guys said. He's like, I don't ever ride without even just like the smallest bit of traction control because it's just enough. If something goes a little sideways, it's there to help you out. Yeah. Like the Pan Am's Offroad Plus still has rear traction control, but it's at the most minute.
But I'm never gonna
be. But you can turn it off, and if you know what you're doing, and go. And so I would submit that learning ADV on a bike with no aids, will make 100%. You a better rider for it. And then when you get the rider aids, it's there to help you out because I can tell when we were going through some pretty washboardy fire roads and stuff, recently graded. Track and a half stuff. I had the ABS, or not the ABS, but the rear traction control on for a little bit just to see it, and it was you couldn't go anywhere. So you turned it off, and you're
interesting.
You can get because the rear wheel lifts up, and as soon as it lifts up, it cuts the engine. So
you know how I am. If I went down this path, that I'm hypothetically talking about, I would go slowly. I would learn at my own pace. You know, I'm not going to go out there and try to do that
with the T7, it's built for more off road stuff.
Whoa, what is this?
A fake Tiger 1200 from last generation.
Benelli TRK 800.
I've never heard of that name though.
Bro, this looks. Wait, why is the tail orange and the? What? I don't know if I love this or hate this.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's just bad lighting and a shitty camera.
Interesting.
It looks. Yeah, skip through it because it looks
crazy looking bike.
I mean, it's a copy of the old 1200.
The front looks like. Am I a Tiger or a V-Strom?
Yeah.
I don't really know.
Yeah.
Moto Guzzi.
Yeah.
Guardia de Honor.
Moto Guzzi's doing some stuff this year.
Dude, do all their bikes have these big ass front headlights that look like a dude with glasses on?
Up until recently, yes. I think the V100 is the only one that's different from that.
That's pretty cool. I need to ride a Moto Guzzi and figure out what that's all about. Skipping ahead just so we can get to these other bikes. I assume you have one in here that we need to be skirt.
I don't know if it's shown in this one. I'm going to be 100%.
This is our Tiger 660. We know, we love.
I think it's a good looking bike.
I think the blue looks really nice.
It does. I like the
Bro, look at it. Do you see that 900 in the background with the matte green?
Yeah, that's the khaki green. That's the Rally Pro in khaki green.
I'm
matte green.
Digging khaki green.
Yeah,
a lot.
Yeah.
I feel bad that I'm sitting here looking at a Tiger 660, but there's a 900 in the background.
Yeah,
I'm
love
hey,
the
that
white
green
frame
back there
with the matte green. Yeah,
I mean
it's a Trident with a funny looking front end.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
I'm very interested to do the city or the.
I would love to get one to test because I think it'd be a fun street bike.
Look at the Versus looking solid.
Yeah, they've done a good job with it this year.
Oh my God! Come on, play. Yeah. So if I remember correctly, the Versus is one of the brand new Kawasaki models that they just got the big revision on.
Yeah, so they revised. I believe they put all the like, of course, it's on the 650 platform that they throw in fucking everything right now.
Right.
But they've done a revamp of the styling and the technology.
Bro, the middleweight class is getting all the tech right now, and I'm loving the
That's
shit
the
out
biggest thing is that these bikes are bringing all that tech from the top end now down into the middleweights. It's pretty good.
I gotta say, other than its tip top, Kawasaki's doing a really fucking good job with their like middle class and their 1000 class. I won't get into the H2 class because I think that's just a hot garbage right now as far as looks wise.
I've ridden a 650 platform, a couple of 650 platform bikes, and they all do relatively well.
Kawasaki 650s are a solid.
It's a fun
motorcycle.
motor. I imagine this would be a fun bike to ride on the road.
100%. All right, Africa Twin.
DCT. I like the Africa Twin.
Would you ride the DCT though?
No.
Oh,
absolutely not. But Africa.
Wow, no shade to all the DCT.
So like the Africa Twin, like is the only adventure bike that has Apple CarPlay natively and Android Auto. That screen, some people hate it. There's two screens. I love that you got the old style dash with the numbers,
the little tiny screen.
Yeah, and then you have this screen up here for all of the
big boy stuff. Yeah. I mean, I get it.
It's a good bike, and then they offer a lot of like semi-active suspension and stuff like that, like from the go.
Very cool.
Yeah, it's a good bike. It looks good.
Oh, is this that weird
prototype? This is the full rally version.
So they took a T7 and basically they gave it all the steroids that it could eat.
No, it's 100% set up for full rally.
Is this the one we watched a video on?
Yes, it's got 2 tanks and 2 more tanks in the rear. So 2 tanks up front, 2 tanks in the back. It's got the map box already on it. It's fully loaded.
Dude,
and ready
you see
for Dakar.
the chain?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, this is a no fuck around version of the T7. Those 2 big plastic pieces on the back right next to the tail, those are tied into the front gas. Those are fuel cells.
This bike.
And then up front at the bottom, there's 2 fill caps.
Yeah.
There's 2 tanks up front, 2 tanks
that is
in the back.
Absolutely insane.
Yep, they're going to show it. See, there you go. Right there.
Oh my God. 4 tanks of gas.
Yeah.
Bro, this thing will ride forever.
No, that's what it's made for, is for like this
long stretches
This is
off-road?
a Dakar. This is a Dakar.
So this is you're going across a desert type thing and you can't get stuck out of gas.
I'm going to go ahead and tell you, like, out of all the bikes that they showed in this video, that's mine.
I mean, it is. Well, here's the cool thing, though. If you got a T7, hypothetically, you could mod it to that point.
Yeah.
So, just saying. Okay, it is 5:54. It's meme time. We're a little behind.
Yeah,
but
they are not. They came in strong.
Coming 2022, Adventure Bros.
Wait, hold on.
Can me and you do a common tread style video and call it Adventure Bros Season 1? Well, no, would it be seasons? No, episode.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just we convinced 2 motorcycle brands to give us adventure bikes, and we see what happens.
Man,
I think it would be so funny.
They're quick on this shit, dude.
I love Adventure Bros coming 2022.
They are quick on this shit.
All right, guys. So I'm going to jump over to Discord. Don't switch.
Don't switch.
Don't switch. Don't switch. Okay, I'm going to go up to the threads. Live on Tools, episode 40. There's a lot?
Oh, my God, there's a lot.
Oh, God.
Oh, it's because Smort is back.
Yeah, so last week, Smort wasn't in the house. So I'm interested to see what Smort's bringing back. Randrew himself, CEO of Smort Industries, comes in with a average day of Discord admin.
Yeah, that's good.
Randrew, thank you for your work. What the fuck? I'm pretty sure this is mixing movies here.
No. I
We got. I don't. Where did the Arnold Schwarzenegger movie?
That's Conan.
Oh, I haven't seen that. Okay, so
Man.
Conan mixed with Conan, mixed with Titanic.
That's amazing.
Oh God, Ghost himself coming in here. Nobody pull a hamstring, warm up your butt cheeks. I love that it's on a green screen. That's so great. Oh wait, are these guys literally doing memes, getting ready for the?
Yes, that's why I said prepare yourself.
That's the level that people are doing now in this fucking meme challenge. Is they are meme warming up with memes. Oh my God.
Wait. How far on my Instagram are people going?
I don't even know what kind of bike that is, but that's terrifying. That's a car tire. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Unnecessary. Oh God.
Yep.
Smart is that Batman and Robin? Are you fucking serious? We've got a photo of Batman and Robin. They've replaced the logo with a Smart logo that looks like it was drawn in MS Paint with the Smart helmet.
So
Bo and I had this discussion.
Yeah.
And we have a plan for Discord.
Mm-hmm.
We in appreciation of Smart Industries, which was a company founded inside of the Discord page. Yep. We do have future plans for Discord, Smart. We can't give you guys all of the insider info. We will be working directly with Smart Industries on it.
Yeah.
Keep us, keep asking. It'll come probably next year. Just being realistic, but keep an eye on the Discord stuff.
Yep.
Smart Industries is going to come in strong. No spoiler. Why does that work exactly with what I just said?
Yep.
That's kind of scary.
That's creepy.
When Smart found out Chase doesn't dirt, you cool? I do dirt.
No, you don't.
Okay, I don't. No, there's no way. When Chase says he doesn't dirt, be a lot cooler if you did. It would, right? It would, bro. I'm so signed on for the dirt stuff. Like your enthusiasm.
We've been talking about this for years, though.
Your enthusiasm for the ADV stuff recently has really piqued my interest. Now I ain't trying to do crazy shit because I ain't trying to break myself, but I'm here for the dirt stuff. Goodness. When Chase found out how much a Ten Array 700 cost, right here, 10 something, sad. Dude, this photo or this meme was me when you came back from the Pan Am was like adventuring. Everything is adventuring. My entire life has changed. I was like, huh? What? You have
took a nap.
I don't know if I was like, are you pretending? Because this goes against everything I've ever heard of you.
No. Keep it going.
Okay. Chase leaving EICMA. Oh God. That is some backyard machinery on that little tricycle.
Hell yeah.
Oh my God.
I'd
that's
be down
amazing.
for it. All right.
Oh God. Oh jeez.
Smart. I love
Team
it.
Smart. I like how the guy back here kind of has a Smart helmet on.
Yeah.
I don't want to, talk down on Smart or anything. But I don't want to anger them.
I don't know how. So excited for the Pan Am content.
Yes, there we go. Ride out, baby.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
It was a lot of fun.
When Smart asked for dirt and Yankee delivered. Yeah, he did, baby.
You saw some of the footage and that was not in the video. And
I'm here for it.
It's not fuck around stuff.
Smart onto. You guys can't steal our logo, dang it. Freaking Smart. Oh, my God. The memes when Smart goes on break.
Oh God! No! Hold on.
Oh no! It's so true.
I have found one that I want to put up for a potential winner. Scroll down.
Man,
No, keep going. Keep clicky that. That's just destroying it. Tell you, bippity boppity, bippity bop.
This was 100% me.
Yep.
If we could all cut back, if this was an edited show, this is where you would cut in me trying to pronounce EICMA in Italian.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's my vote.
Oh, Jesus. And also me trying to pronounce things in Italian. It's a guy obviously doing an assisted skydive, and he just sits on the ground.
Cardi B's that shit on the ground.
Oh my god, bro. This is so long.
Yeah.
There's no way we can get through all of these.
Yeah. There's another one of you butchering. Look, okay.
Hey, the blimp.
No, I know. All right, right below this.
Wait, is that you?
That's a deep dive.
Bo, what?
It was my Liku. I was a Twi'lek.
Okay, no comment on the photo of Bo from Small Bore. Dang, that's
a deep cut, bud.
Yeah. There you go. Ranger should teach us dirt. Hired. Done. Call it a day.
Nice. The Smort of Doom.
The Smort of Doom. Oh my god.
So good.
It's a two-man company, clearly.
Yeah, these guys kill it, dude.
Oh,
and they're so
so
quick on
great.
it. I'm still scrolling on my screen. You guys can't see. I'm still scrolling. Like,
Look at this.
yeah.
I don't know, dude. I'm telling you, man, Smort's the future. They're coming out with a water-fueled bike. Oh my god, that's so great.
This is a good question because like there seems to be I see a lot of dirt bike talk in our Discord and
I
stuff
do
like
too.
that.
Yeah.
Is that something you guys would be interested in seeing? Because like that's
I mean, if the memes are anything to go off of, we should do more semi off-road content.
Yeah.
It just takes so much more to film that.
it does, but it I mean it's fun.
Yeah, no, I mean I'm sold on it. Oh no, I wouldn't powder coat Oreo. No, that's terrible. Okay,
It's
there's a lot.
Yep. All right.
There's
so
a lot. Oh my god. Let me quick scroll.
The last one is also I'm a fan of, and it's gotten I think the most votes so far.
Okay, hold on. What's the last one?
Veg scroll, you'll see it. There you go.
An adventure bike. They said it'll be fun. They said.
And it's a 2.7.
It's a 2.7 years. I don't see. This scares me though. What if this is gonna be me?
Yeah, you don't go to places where there's a fucking foot and a half of sand.
Okay, good point. Yeah, let's just stay away from that.
All right.
Okay.
So Chibi USA. That's probably how you say it.
Wait, is this one?
No.
Wait, which
the
one did
last
you
one I think it's got the most votes, and I think that's a fair.
Oh yeah, community decides.
Community
I like
has
this.
spoken. That has got yeah, and I like it. And of course,
Hold
this
on,
is
can you
2.7.
please pronounce the name one more time though?
I think it's Chibi USA.
No, not USA. What was that first part?
What? Chibi?
Chibi what?
Chibi.
Chibi Usia or whatever?
At first I was like Chibi USA.
No, yeah, there you go. Chibi Usia.
But then I was like, that probably says Chibi USA because,
No, we're going with Chibi Usa.
Chibi USA! USA! Chibi USA!
There you go. Chibi Usa.
All right,
wins.
I'm going to send you a message, get your information, and then you get a $50 gift.
Heck
Revzilla.
yeah. All right, guys,
That was a fun shit show.
That was a fun show. We made it through. I didn't know how it was going to go.
Yeah.
So, guys, before you head out of here, make sure to hit that like button here on the YouTube vids. Remember, live on Two Wheels YouTube channel, we are going for 500 subs today, and then we want more. I can't go into it because it'll give me analytics. We're going for 1,000. What did we end at? Did Ghost update it? He's got his. We're at 481, maybe.
I
don't know.
Is he updating? We're stuck at 481.
We're stuck at 481.
Maybe YouTube is not updating it. We don't know.
We're stuck at 482. He literally changed it as we said it. Guys,
Nice.
make sure to go subscribe over on the YouTube channel.
Eventually,
Live on Two Wheels.
it will be there.
Yeah,
in
that
its
will be our home.
totality, and that's where you'll have to see it. So.
We will just get to lovingly live there. If we get to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, big giveaway.
Yep.
We'll do something huge.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, this has been Live on Two Wheels. We love you guys long time, and we'll see you next week, Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Wait, Thursday? I might be able to make it back on Thursday at 5 p.m. We may be late. I don't know. We'll let you guys know. We got a big shoot next week, so who knows. All right, we'll see you guys then. Goodbye later. Double tap.
Give you a 2-pooter.
2-pooter.